It's I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right. R.I.P.
Whizzle Fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as usual, to my right, the cool guy.
ChadArmsTV.com.
Bow. R.I.P. Whizzle, forever Whizzle.
Forever Whizzle.
How's everybody doing? My name's Chad Armes. I like long walks on the beach and macaroni and cheese.
He's a fucking rap star. I swear he's on like his 8th album of the year. But hang on 1 second. We also got a guest, a returning guest, one of our close friends. That one guy, Tn Grizzly.
We got the brother in here, man.
The Grizzly Bear.
Thank you.
Grizzly.
Thank you.
Shout out Grizz.
Shout out to Andre Bocelli. Was he the opera guy?
I don't know.
He's on something Bocelli. It's something Italian. He was a good singer.
That sounds Italian.
And he's on
It does
Lil
sound
Wayne's new album, which I'm
Sounds
sure we'll
like
get into tonight.
Bocelli sounds like a pizza.
We should definitely get into that. Yeah.
Dude, did y'all go into Bocelli's? They got a mean pizza pocket.
Yeah.
It's
what I'm
double
saying.
pep.
Sounds amazing.
Double pep, 4 cheese, dude.
Fucking
Treat
Bocelli's,
yourself.
Brizzy.
Fun fact. First episode I've ever wore this. That's so fucked up, right?
Shout out to knee braces.
Shout out knee braces and old people.
Shout out geriatric.
Absolutely. How we doing, fellas? Chatty, good to have you back. Chris,
Been a while.
Fun fact, another fun fact.
Been a while.
There's a new single available right now, today, from
Yeah.
these two guys.
All my life.
Yep.
I'm alive.
On my
my
life.
Applause. Yeah,
Another perfect season.
Go stream that. Stream that.
you should.
Stream it.
I love that record.
It's dope.
From the upcoming album, available 2 weeks from now. What's the title of the album? I did the cover art.
Around the way.
Round the Way. Yeah,
There's a song for that too.
absolutely. But that album drops 6/27.
Yep.
Facts.
Boom! Yes, I got one
Thanks.
thing right. Yeah, the new album from Tn Grizzly and Chad Armes. The
super hyped about
sixth album from Chad Armes this year.
Yep.
You're halfway there, man.
Yeah, man.
You're
That's
halfway there.
fucking crazy.
How do you keep your process sharp?
He's getting dull.
I look.
Hang on, pause. The
Damn,
bar.
bro,
Let me
that's
catch that
wild,
real
dude.
quick. Let me catch. He's sharp as a dart when it comes to these bars. The bars are getting better and better, obviously, but he's getting foggy. He's having to remember so much shit now. The Rain Man effect has been damaged this year, just this year.
That's why I put that video out on my socials before my Facebook got. Anyway, Facebook's being stupid. Right
Come on, dude. What
now.
up, Zuck?
It's not just me. It's a bunch of. I've noticed it's a bunch of like artist accounts that are doing it too. But I'm having issues with my Facebook. So when this is out, I don't even know if it's up still. But I posted a video on Instagram and all that of me trying to remember my song, my verse to a song with Tin Man and
Yeah,
Jam and
facts.
B-Roy. And that's when I start talking about. I have useless stuff in my brain that will not leave. That's why I said the 93 Braves roster needs to leave.
Yeah, you could check that
I
off.
could
File
put a
that
couple of
away.
Songs in, but
Ain't that crazy?
hey, either way, dude, I'm super hyped for the world to hear more of Tennessee Grizzly.
Bro,
Grizzly.
that's the best part about this equation because along this ride where I got to meet Tn Grizzly and become acquainted with Tn Grizzly and see numerous features amongst Show and Prove up till now, and then like currently, yesterday we're on the road in Atlanta, right? When this drops,
Yeah.
So like, the development of this whole relationship has been awesome.
We're slick putting together an entire team.
But to Chad's point, the amount of slept on shit that's going on to that guy is insane.
Yeah, it's
They're starting to wake up though.
They're gonna have to like that's, but that's another. That's why I'm so glad you're part of this fucking year arsenal from Chatty. Like I'm so glad you're a part of this and getting an album in with Chad.
I
Because
appreciate it.
yeah,
I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. You've opened a lot of doors for me you don't even realize. So like getting a song with Blind Fury,
yeah, that's fire.
Shout
Shout out Blind Fury.
shout out to being shouted out by Blind Fury on BE motherfucking T.
Yeah.
Shout out to
It's
Blind.
as real as he gets right there.
He is the man.
So
Yeah.
he called me and told me about the good news when he got in, when they called him and said they wanted him to come down for the BET 106, 25 anniversary, and he
Shout out to them for that for sure.
yeah, and
Just to include him.
he said, man, I want you to know, Chad, if they let me, I'm repping Big Show and Prove, baby. I'm rocking.
That's
some
so
merch.
hard, bro.
And then he said, I don't know if they'll let me, because it's TV and stuff, so I don't know. And sure enough, both days he was there, he rocked it, and
Two different days.
In the T-shirt,
Yeah.
wearing the merch.
He's
like,
sitting there when Bow Wow's talking to him, and
He plugged the Goats album.
yeah, he
mentioned
shouted
Chatty.
out, making moves with my Team Big Show Improve.
Man,
triple shot
so
it.
dope.
Like first chance he got.
Well, Bow Wow was one of the people that liked the
Right.
video when it went crazy.
Right.
Shout out to
Cool, man.
Shaq. Golly.
So while we're talking about this, I can have that clip running. You're probably
Yeah, I
watching
have it.
it
I'll
now,
send it to you.
but I can't have. There's no audio, so you have to check the audio out somewhere else. But at the same time, that's the clip. Like tap in. But shout out Blind Fury. That was so dope to see that.
Man,
Mel
that's
sent
dope.
me that.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
Like
Right before y'all posted it. Mel sent it to probably all of us, but she sent it when she sent it to me, man. Like that shit.
Oh, she
hit,
was
bro.
crying, bro. I
That
was
shit
tearing
hit,
up.
bro. That shit hit so hard. And shout out Blind Fury, but like, yeah,
I still got to meet that guy.
yeah,
You will, bro.
great
I mean,
fucking dude.
I was like, when I was younger, dude, watching him on TV do his thing,
Bruh.
it was just like,
man.
Same story.
Fucking
and
nuts,
what
dude.
lucky for me in my
Nuts.
scenario, like being close to Chad like he's a fan of the pod. Like he became
Oh,
a
Fury
fan
don't
of
miss an episode, bro.
right? He became a fan of the pod. So when he finally pulled up here, I was like that. You know what I'm saying? But on top of like being like he already knew who I was type shit.
That's
so
crazy.
Right? It was weird as fuck, but man, shout out Blind Fury, dude. That's like one of the most genuine human beings you will ever encounter.
Period.
in your
He didn't
life.
even know who the hell I was, bro. Like, well, I mean, like, as far as like messaging me back, right on Insta, and I hit him up and I was like, "Yo, hey, I appreciate it. Like, you just don't even understand. Like, I've been a fan for you for a while. That it's dope as fuck for you to get on a song with me on this album with me and Chad." And he wrote me back telling me that what did he say? I can't remember what he said, but he was pretty much saying no problem and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, like,
Shout out Fury,
he is
man.
cool as fuck. Bro.
Cool as they
He's
come,
real,
dog.
bro.
Cool as they come. But
Shout out to him.
shout out to him and shout out to BET for the look. But yeah, for him to take that opportunity and mention the GOATS album and BIGS&P and what we're doing and standing for and him being a part of it, I just think that's a beautiful fucking thing, dude. That was
Yeah, and shout out
Crazy.
to him because he put a play in for me to where me and him are going to be going out on tour the first 2-3 weeks of August.
big
So,
facts. Bunch
Yeah,
of dates.
Yeah, we announced the show on August 8th. That's already up on social media. I'll give Squints the flyer. It's myself.
Yes.
It's Blind Fury, myself, Marcotic, and Common Tribe.
Shout out to those guys.
Super talented group.
Shout out
And then-
Marcotic.
yeah, and we got a bunch. It's like 12 to 15 shows we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So
With approval,
tuned.
I'll try to get the list of cities and dates because that is a thing, but I don't know how solid that is. But we'll see. You at least see the flyer right now, but yeah. Bunch
there's
of
only
dates.
one up in the air, and they're getting it figured out. So.
Exactly. That's usually kind of how that goes.
Nice.
Right? That's fire.
Nice.
But the fact that it's Blind Fury and Chatty hitting the road together, I think that is
Nice.
so sick. I love the fact of that.
They were wanting to try to do
Fire.
it around the time of the album dropping in March, but that's when everybody was booking shows and tours.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Are y'all cool with waiting until it's summer?" I said, "I'm down for whatever."
Whatever.
And I was worried at first because I knew we had something that may be happening at the beginning of August, and then it ended up not being a thing. What we normally do because they went a different direction with the shows this year.
Yeah.
So then I was like, cool, I got my August good.
Yeah.
And so August 1st through the 17th, 18th. we should be
Facts.
out on the road,
Love it.
so.
Fucking love it. And I will tell y'all this, even off the record, because I'm going to say it. There was a Nashville date on the list that I saw. So just
They're trying to find a
yeah,
Tennessee show.
just stay tuned. Details to come, but I'm going to say that out loud just because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I saw a Tennessee date, so
He knows.
It may not be Nashville, but it'll be
Raphael.
Tennessee area.
man, fuck dude, bro.
Tennessee.
Shout out, you go. Yeah, that's exciting news though, man. But yeah, the fact that because you mentioned it to me early on that could be a thing, but the fact that it came like full circle and it is a thing right now, that's dope. Whole month of August that Jay's gonna be on the road with Blind fucking Fury. That's
Yeah, so I got to
Because
get
of
my August album finished before I leave. So
yeah.
which
Have
I-
we announced? No, August hasn't been announced.
I can though.
It's so much work.
Me and Swack's August.
Oh, okay,
Me and
okay.
Swack's dropping August.
Your
Have you
work
said that
ethic is
anywhere yet?
untouchable,
Ooh,
bro. Well,
so
here
that's
it is.
August. So
there it is.
June,
He just let you know
June is Tn Grizzly.
that guy.
August is Twack.
July is 10 Man. Me and Tim. Yeah.
Man,
Nice.
and
So
some of these
Tn
records are in
Grizzly, 10 Man,
rotation.
Twack. Yeah,
Man,
the
it's
next
crazy. Yeah.
TTT,
So there's three.
dude, them triple T.
Okay, triple T.
Oh yeah.
But the fact that Tn Grizzly got one in.
was dope.
As far as the whole album.
I was worried.
How many records are on the album?
11.
Yeah, we got to come back. We'll come back in 2 weeks and we'll do the review of the whole album like we traditionally do. But we'll be sure to get these guys back and do it like that and go through that album properly. But I'm so stoked about that project. Today though, new single, All my life.
Shout out Wisecrown, bro. He's been hitting us with non-stop bangers, man.
Dude is a
from
monster.
Russia, and he is a monster, bro.
And he's young as fuck, right?
Yeah, same guy that produced Business. He's produced a lot of stuff.
Dub's dope.
Yeah, Dub kills
dope
it.
as fuck.
Is always kills
dope.
it. Literally. Was he on the pod yet?
No.
Well, I got to be here for
To
that
happen.
one.
We've exchanged messages a million
Killer's
times.
on it.
Oh, yeah.
Killer's on it. Like, you hit Killer up, and he's like, here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Killer.
I mean,
And
shout out, when you so going
and
back
Wise.
to what you asked me earlier, and I never answered it. Sorry. The reason I'm able to do what I'm doing every month is because I'm getting the vibe and lean on artists like you, and because it makes it easier for me to put the projects together. I'm not saying I couldn't do 12 solo albums, but I'm glad that I'm doing collab projects for the majority.
You're allowing other people to bring their ideas
for
to
sure,
the table,
bro, and try to get y'all seen by more
Yeah.
people, because I'm getting seen by more people.
Because this dude was like firing fucking beats at me at warp speed, bro. Like he would send me fucking 15 at a time, and I would be like, and he's like,
got 'em,
he's
dude.
like, all right, don't worry about it. And I was just
I'll be like,
"God
Dub,
damn, bro."
send me a pack. Killer,
Shout
send me a
out
pack.
Hell yeah.
He sent me like 5, and I was like, I don't know. He's like, don't worry about it. He sent me 10 more, bro. I was like, all right, hell yeah.
We gotta get
hell
them ready, man.
Oh,
I'm excited about it, man. There's already some shorts of the On My Life.
My favorite song,
that are out.
I will say, came at the very end, like last minute, man. There's something special about
The buzzer beaters.
throwing something together
Why
and
did
it
I say
just
that so
working,
funny?
like coming in with no expectations really in the session. We both had what we needed to do written. So there was no expectation on the session other than work. And then he throws me this beat, and I was like, hold on, I think I got something in my notes, bro. And we start kind of going back and forth, and we split the hook on it, and it just turned into something like I really liked. I liked it a lot. I like that song a lot.
No, facts, bro. And that's the way we did that. Me and Fury did almost the entire Goats album like that, with the exception of the 3 songs we already had finished that were out. Me and One did the same thing, bro.
There's
Me and
still,
Jam did a bunch of Me and Jam's album was like that.
There's viability in writing sessions, dude. Like
It's getting to
and
where I can't write as well.
Being where when you have an idea, instead of having any time lapse for that shit to disappear, or having to do some weird shit like sing off key in your camera so you remember a melody or a bar.
No, facts.
Like you can just be like, run this real quick.
No, for sure. And being able to bounce, like you said,
Being able to bounce off each other's got to be a benefit.
It's huge.
Like for real. Because
that's what we're doing, the hooks and shit like that. Like when we split the hooks, I would be like, I'm gonna 4-bar this, and you should 4-bar this, and then like we could split off back and forth and shit. And then like it just worked out. It worked out.
But
really well.
when I was an artist, bro, I used to always want to label myself as a feature artist. Just because, ask Chad, like if anything I'd jump on, it seemed like I'd fucking kill it. Like I don't know, like I'd always be more proud of the shit I'd get on.
You already have a setting.
Yeah, there's a topic. There's a direction. I already know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to just come up with something. But
dude, hook writing's hard. You're setting
the
tone.
worst.
You're setting the tone.
That's always been my kryptonite is writing hooks.
But your kryptonite ain't kryptonite no more. It's something else. It's like it's developed. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no deal breaker no more for you as far as that. Like you can write fucking hooks now, Chatty. Especially like that Barstool shit.
I was worried about it. I ain't gonna lie, because like I don't.
The hooks?
Yeah.
Oh, the album came together great.
I feel like I write pretty decent hooks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all right.
And in real time, 2 weeks out, the album's finished, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it just got to be mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Shout out to that process.
We're waiting on finals.
Yeah.
For just a few, I think.
But yeah, so many albums and songs are coming through emails and shared folders and fucking. Yeah, it's been interesting.
And
to
you're
watch.
on Me and Grizzly's album. We put Draw 4 on there.
Oh yeah, dude, I saw that shit does pop up on my thing already, so, which is dope. At least the single.
That's fire.
But
okay,
that's fire.
I hate
Blue Black.
Dude, you know how many squinces there are now on fucking?
Oh, dude,
it's crazy.
There's a lot of Tn Grizzlies too. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
When I first became an artist,
accounts, dude. I have total fake accounts.
Oh no! I'm talking about like other artists in the world now that are called squints.
That's
because back in the day,
more Tn Grizzlies.
Back in the day, there was one other squints like on Spotify and Apple Music. There was one, just one. It's been the same guy forever. He had like this blue album, blah blah blah, whatever. But I had recently told Chad I'd love to change mine to Squint 615 because that's kind of like. It's like Blaze and Blaze 314. You know what I mean? It's kind of it's just kind of a thing. Yeah. But we don't even know that process.
Trademark.
Just changing your artist name. I need to just go in there and see if it'll let me, and then I don't know how that would work. Though.
Right?
I think
Google that shit. It tells you got cancer.
It's going to
just
make
to
a whole
separate
new
it.
account. Is what it's going to do.
Exactly. I ain't trying to do all that. Not that
man.
mine's like booming or anything like that, but it's just easier to separate. Jesus.
Stay tuned though. You're gonna be rapping a little bit more.
Yeah, whatever. What do y'all think about Wayne? We gotta speak about this.
Who?
Wayne. New Wayne, Carter 6, available now.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
Talk about it.
I don't think it was a miss, but I don't think he's hitting like he was before, bro.
Chatty?
I think that Lil Wayne's in my top 5 all time.
Has to be.
Dude, no, this you
The
can't
Carter
ever
1,
take
2,
away
Carter
what he's
1 and
done
2 are
lately.
2 of the best in my top 25 rap albums ever.
3 is
Those two.
fucking
3
amazing.
That's when the
Bro,
auto
he
tune came in and it started
controlled my
changing.
radio for a decade.
Everybody's.
he still owns a portion of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and there's records that come like he's goated, bro. Like,
period.
I think that Wayne. I love half of that album, and the other half
agreed.
I don't like because of the idea. Like the beat selection was really weird on some of it, and then some of it was just very.
Did you hear the mixtape? The mix before the 6?
Yes.
I think there were more
Manny Fresh shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there were more hitters. Like if you took 4 of those off of that tape
Let me pull up the album.
and put them on the album and took a couple of them off, I don't know.
To a few of these songs, like they just kind of rambling on, dude. Like
see-
everything just kind of ran.
But that's what
on
Wayne-
each
look,
song. Like,
I love the record with him and 2 Chainz. I love the one with Jelly. Shout
The
out
one
to
with
Jelly.
Jelly's crazy.
2 Chainz is dope.
He is dope, bro.
Yeah,
His bars
he's one
on
of my
that
favorites.
song
I
are
love 2 Chainz. Said he's dope as fuck.
I really like the one. Welcome to the Carter, the second track.
Yeah, I posted that one.
The
That
one
was
with Big
hard.
X is dope.
The one
Hard.
with Big X ain't missing on nothing.
Ever, dude. And then I'm like, I start listening to actually what he's saying, and this like
Snapping.
he fucking writes.
I've become-
dude.
yeah,
he
I've-
writes
bro.
very fucking
I've-
well.
oh,
dude.
yeah.
I've
Yes,
gotten
like,
a crazy
he's sharp.
habit. I think I've mentioned this on the pod before, but I've gotten a crazy habit of reading lyrics, like in reality and like the writers behind songs. Like I've just from every genre, like whatever.
That's
but even like
because
Big
you-
X,
when you were little, you had
Yep, for
records,
sure.
and the
Yep.
records always remember they came.
Yeah, you
with
pull them out and have all the words.
I read the liner notes of every album I bought, bro.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the tape decks even had lyrics and
Facts.
shit, like books that came with that shit.
The ones I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
have though, I'd print off and I'd fucking have them somehow.
Yeah.
I was so obsessive about that shit. It's crazy. I probably know more songs like, top 40 over the years than I do like Show and Prove catalog.
I think I know
The
more
one-
obscure songs
Okay.
than fucking anything.
Shout out-
Nice.
Look, that's crazy too about Wayne is like.
Oh yeah, back to Wayne.
Back to this, the beat selection. The one that he's getting cooked about the most is the Peanuts to an Elephant because it's the dude, Lin-Manuel, whatever, dude that did that play that is everybody, Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dude that made that beat, and that beat is, it's one of the worst. It's not like it was made on a cast.
I know exactly what record you're talking about.
Horrible.
I didn't know that
That's
what you're telling me.
everybody is like making memes out of that song. Like, why the fuck did the
I
dude
do
from
not
Hamilton
think I
produce
heard
it?
that one. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
listen
it's
to
really
it.
bad.
It's
But what Wayne's saying
identifiable
is
for
dope,
sure.
but it's one of those.
The beat, it feels like he had the lyrics and took it off something, put it
Bro,
on something else.
he's still a lyricist, dude.
There's
Like
ano-
100%.
There's another one that was really weird. The one with the Andre Bocelli and Wyclef. Wyclef's going on for like a minute and a half. He's not rhyming anything.
The spoken word shit.
It was
Wyclef-
yeah,
I don't know if
it was just some very
I
out
listened to
there.
the
so
album.
woke, bro. Like
I like the one with Bono though. It's more of a like a crossover song, but I like that one from you, the dude from U2 and Wayne. But I think it's the least favorite Carter for me. I think with me, it goes in order of them coming out. That's
Right.
the order. Carter 1 is probably in my top 5 favorite rap albums.
Fun fact.
Because that's when Wayne changed his flow up. Before he was just Hot Boy Lil Wayne, 500 Degrees, Block is Hot. But when Carter came out, he started rapping bars. Everybody's like, well, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
That's when the rumors were like Gilly's writing for him or whatever that was. back
Shout
then.
Gilly, he's got weed now. Did you see that?
that's like that's one of them artists, bro, that like you hear one
Gilly,
of his
send me
songs
some weed.
now and it'll take you like to an exact moment in your life, dude. Like where like that shit has
Oh,
some,
sure.
some impact, dude. Still a better comeback than Will Smith.
Was it me and you that talked about Will Smith being so terrible?
Yeah.
I think it was me and you or me and one. Maybe we both
this
were.
is the bounce back.
That
Yeah,
when he did
bruh.
that freestyle or whatever. bruh,
I know what you're talking about. There's a couple of them, wasn't there?
it was bad.
Man, it
dude.
was rough.
And it
It was
Will
rough.
Smith trying to get on there and trying to be like
Rough,
trying to be
dude.
like hard.
Remember the Will Smith song that what's his name had Joyner Lucas and he
Yeah,
had the
that one was
remix
cool.
with Will Smith.
Like,
that was
Will
fire.
was cool.
Like Will.
Bro,
Because Will was being Will, bro.
Shout
He
out
was-
Joyner Lucas.
shout
bro.
out Joyner Lucas. His new single.
He's
Oh,
ridiculous. Bro, I got to see him in concert, bro, and that shit was fucking insane.
And dude,
That would be a dope
Nuts.
concert.
And
to see.
Jelly came out, fucking dope, dude. It was a
Sick.
great night. It was a super great night.
Where was that?
If you hadn't asked
Marathon.
me, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out Joyner Lucas. But his new single off ADHD 2, the first single from that album dropped last Friday. It's called One of Them. That's what it's called. Album art's fucking insane too. But yeah, that song got saved quick.
Man.
Yeah, shout out
He's
Joyner
ridiculous.
Lucas.
I don't think he's
a big fan,
never,
dude.
He's gonna be a forever name, forever. And
I
ever
agree.
name, like,
And it's some
dope.
rappers that rap real fast, like Joyner does sometimes. Like he don't sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes he gets like going.
you get blurred up.
You get blurred up, but
get blended
I
really.
get sick of that. And with Joyner Lucas, I do not.
There's no.
Like, I just can't get. I can't
Joy's-
get tired of it.
Joy's the same way. He's quick as fuck, but
Shout out Joy
there's-
Band.
There's clarity and thought in everything, dude. Like, and it's very methodical. It's like
Methodical.
he's fucking hitting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
He's
Shout
one
out Joy.
He's easily one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, him and O.n.e are up there.
Mm-hmm.
O.n.e's my favorite rapper of all time.
Not hard to argue
He
that.
is the song that he got on, brother.
Oh yeah, one's on the album stamped.
When I heard
Shout out
it,
one, man. I talked to him the other day.
I had the one
Yesterday.
I had the one happy Indian tear.
Okay.
It rolled right on out, and I let it go.
Shout out Indian Tears.
I let
Can
it
we
go.
call the episode Indian Tears? That would be dope. That makes
Tears
sense.
for Fears, you know what I'm saying?
I
No
forgive
Fear
you.
t-shirts.
Yeah. No fear. No fear t-shirts.
Look,
Shout
dude,
out
fourth
Rollback,
quarter,
bro. Hell
fourth
yeah.
quarter, tie ball game, 1 yard line,
No
fourth
fear.
and goal, no,
No
fear,
fear.
motherfucker.
That font.
Give the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Bro, you
Give it
remember
to him.
Bro, like,
remember
God
the
damn it.
everybody
Fire
had
that fucking pigskin. Oh,
God
Varsity
damn
Blues.
it.
that was, that was Varsity Blues.
I don't want your life, goddammit.
The no fear stickers, they were like everywhere. People had them on their cars, like across the windshield.
I
like
had, no,
five
I had no
stickers.
fear underwear.
No fear. I had
Shout
shirts.
Out, shout out Big Johnson.
Stop pointing at me. Yeah,
Johnson
Big
had a
Johnson
great
tees were
line of
fucking fire.
merchandise.
I got in trouble for wearing Big Johnson tee somewhere. I think it was school. It was either school or church.
Shout
Something.
out to saying
Well,
that
let's
right
hope
after
that it
I
was
said
school.
underwear.
But like church would be like something after, like would be like a activity or something.
Like Vacation Bible School,
Yeah.
you're just out there in a Big Johnson t-shirt at
Yep.
9 years old.
I had no idea.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
shout
yeah.
Big Johnson. I used to
Fuck
love
yeah.
them fucking shirts, bro. Somebody need to bring them back. We need to run that shit back.
While we're at it, shout out to Trailer Park Golf Club for the fire merch.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, I need some of this,
That
man. I
shit's
want to wear
dope.
some.
Hit
Can
me
I
up.
get some, bro?
Clip
Hit
me
this
up.
up. Hey, Trailer Park Golf Club.
Hit
Y'all
me
be
up.
sure to go to the website.
Are they local?
trailerparkgolfclub.com.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description.
They
below.
local?
I'm not sure where they're based out of. but
I
they've
love
been
the
really-
hat.
They've been really sending out some dope merch packs to me and some of the homies. Like I know Trailer Made.
Is it golf shit? Like golf
It's
shit?
like golf polos and
Fuck
t-shirts
yeah.
and like hats and stuff.
Yeah, do they have golf accessories like tees and fucking?
I don't know. I'll
Yeah,
have to
man.
look
If
on
they
the
do,
site.
hey,
Shout out Dusty Lee. That's where I saw it first. Then I saw
Okay.
Hard Target.
Did they
wearing
send
them.
you some balls?
yeah, some balls.
They
bro.
sent me some shirts. The polos they sent me were a little too small because they're like stretchy.
Yeah.
They're like real loud colors. It's
Shout
dope,
out loud.
Shout
yeah.
out to them, Trailer Park Golf Club.
Shout out to the
And
Park Golf Club.
I ain't had a freaking snapback hat fit my fat ass
Facts.
head ever.
These are facts.
This
That's-
one fits on my head with 3 snaps,
Bro,
back there, bro.
we're going on 20 years friendship. I
Big
know
and
that
tall
is a fact.
snapbacks, dude.
Big and tall snapback.
Fatbacks. Or
You don't wear snapbacks?
I don't.
His
they don't
head's
fit my head.
huge.
I have to wear it with the brains blown out, dude.
I only wear snapbacks.
Yeah, I know where I'm 5950 old school, baby.
Holy shit.
I've been a
Flat Bill
snapback guy
Mafia.
for a little
Dude,
while now.
we were at Lids not too long ago, and I was like, "Do people still wear fucking fitteds or?"
But I-
flex
dude,
fits?
Every time I have 100 and something of them, and they're all fitted.
I don't.
He
when-
does.
When did snapbacks take over? Because remember, at a point in time, it was all flex and fitted.
Bro, the
I had
snapback-
tons of flexes.
The
Like that was
snapbacks
my
are
thing.
so much
I like
cooler
flexes.
looking than the ones that I have to wear.
I only
Like
like
the
the
newer
snaps
ones?
when my hair's a little longer.
I
That
can't
sounds
even
weird,
wear the
but
fat
it's
flat
not
bill no more, dude, because I feel like I don't know. I was like a Lego character.
But I'll get one hat and just rock it. Like that's it. Like I've probably wore this hat the past 5 to 10 pods.
So many hats.
I just get a black hat and just run with it.
I got
Fun. That's
a lot
that's
of hats.
100% accurate. Y'all go back 100 episodes. Y'all see if I have a hat on, it's just a black hat. It's backwards. That's me.
You don't bring hats like when we hit the road. And
Nope.
shit?
I bring shoes.
Do you see how many hats I bring?
Do you see how many shoes I bring?
I'll bring like 3 or 4 pair of shoes, but I bring like
Bruh,
20 hats.
Last time when we went to, where was our last one?
You bring a lot of hats too. I remember the story.
Dude, Chad's
bro.
got one of them briefcase things like Joe
You got a
Tyler's
hat
got.
fucking briefcase.
Yeah, it's like a lids thing. It's like this long. It holds like how many hats? It's 6.
What?
Or something.
Yeah, it's insane.
What?
Yeah, but it's like crush proof.
Dude, I have flat.
You just fold them together. You know what I mean?
What?
And lay them in this like little carrier. It's dope. They're only like $30 at
That's
lids.
because Lids has this.
Excuse me?
Lids has this.
Yes,
Oh yeah, lids.com, the website.
Yeah.
I have it.
they're in the store too. Because I saw a camouflage one when I got this
Rivergate Mall.
Shout out to people that say camouflage instead of camouflage.
Sure.
You didn't say that, but
That's
have you ever
wild.
been around somebody and they're talking about camouflage and they say, yeah, dude, I couldn't see what was going on. They had camouflage.
Hey,
on.
bro, Ego says piggly wiggly.
Yeah, that's insane.
Good piggly wiggly.
Bro, no, like he pronounces every in that damn
Oh, he don't
thing.
say piggly wiggly?
He says no like piggly wiggly, piggly wiggly, not
We should fight
piggly wiggly.
Shout
Oh,
out
he
Ego.
says piggly wiggly.
He said, bro, it says piggly wiggly.
Hell yeah. Hey, dude. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, a lot of motion. It's interesting. I love the fact, and I've mentioned this past couple of weeks, being on the road with Grizz and King Ego, Joe Tyler, but like,
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to those guys
thank
always.
you for every opportunity that you guys have blessed me with.
yeah, but there's more coming. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I love about this. And I said this like a couple weeks prior to us even starting tour, or when Chad told me that y'all were doing an album. Like I thought that was like the perfect little. And now Chad's going on the road whole month of August. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So while everybody's active
With
and
royalty, like
yeah, while everybody's active though, there's a album to double back to that Tn Grizzly and Chad Armes put together. This
Facts.
is full of fucking
Facts.
bangers.
Yeah, man.
And it's the 6th album of the year from Chad.
Yeah.
That's fucking just stupid, insane.
Shout out to Grizz because Grizz was feeling like there was some pressure because of he hadn't
my
been
process
releasing-
is different.
Yeah, he hasn't. You normally release singles, right? Like
I do a single a month.
Yeah,
I do a single a month more if I feel like
Which is still
froggy or
good.
whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
Still good.
It's
That's still
not
consistent.
bad. Like,
But that is an intimidating thing, Grizz. I get it. Like Chad's process is different. He like wakes up rapping.
Not only is his process different, but he is at that point 6 deep
Yeah.
into his process. So he's got his process dialed into bop 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 bop.
yeah.
And that, bro, he had a fucking 1,000 songs before that, before this run.
So I was just like, I didn't know what I was stepping into, but I felt comfortable off the bat.
You
dude.
jumped right in there, and it wasn't. I mean, our album was super easy to do, bro. It wasn't.
We kind of got back into a
3
feel
sessions?
that I was already comfortable with anyway. It's like, to me, it's a lot harder to write a melody that pops and sounds good, that grabs people's attention than it
Don't
is to
grab me.
write bars.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out bars.
I could throw bars. I spent years doing that, freestyling at bonfires and bullshit.
Yeah, Grizzly's
like
a hell of
that.
a rapper.
Like
That's what I
bars,
like,
and
yeah.
that's fun. I enjoyed being able to do that again because it's a mind flex.
Yeah.
It's a big mind flex to be
What?
able to rap and spit.
And it's dope because that's the majority of our album is rap shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
which is normally not what you do on your solo releases. So at least
No.
it's able for
No.
you to tap into that stuff that you love doing.
The closest one that we probably did to shit that I normally do would be the little Lady Diddy. What was the name of it? The girl. We just listened to it.
Lady Diddy.
On our album. Yeah, we got a song
Lady
on our-
Diddy.
That's more of the vibe like you do on your singles. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah. That's the typical. That's the typical move.
Yeah. But we got this is the only last thing I'll say about the album because I know the next episode is what we'll talk about. But Blind Fury's on the album, Jam Wayne's on the album,
Fucking hard, bro.
O.n.e's on the album,
Yep.
King Ego's on the album, Squints is on the album.
Squeeze.
Fire.
Fire.
So y'all get to look forward to that. We got so I'm excited about it, man.
Y'all should be. New single available now.
Shout out to Jam Wayne too.
On my life.
He's a boss. He's a boss.
He is a boss. Shout out Jam Wayne, man.
He's a boss.
But if y'all ain't tapped in, man, go tap in. We'll have a lyric video or a visualizer or something for it. We're gonna have multiple reels that's already floating around for the new single. So
For
y'all
All My
should
Life.
line it up.
Yeah, there's multiple
Yeah.
reels available right now.
On
Definitely.
our pages, go follow me.
Go get I go follow Tn Grizzly on.
They got to be following you by
Instagram.
now, dude. How many times you been on the pod now?
This is like legit only my 3rd time.
That's more than most. Trust me, bro.
You've been on twice with Ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Ego been on twice. Yeah. Shout out Ego, man.
Ego came once by himself.
Yeah, he's been and then once with Joy too.
Once with
Been once
Joy.
with Joy.
Ego's been on like a lot.
Yeah. Him and Joy came to the crib, like the old crib, the old studio.
I've just gotten to like I'm developing. You know what I'm saying? Like I still.
I
Struggle.
love it, dog.
I still struggle with who I am. I struggle with watching people who I know are less talented and deserving like thrive.
Yeah.
And it's wild to see, but in the same sense, no one gives a fuck. Stop
Yeah.
fucking bitching.
Yeah, keep working.
Write your fucking music.
Yeah.
Go shoot your goddamn videos.
Yeah.
And quit worrying about what the next
Facts.
motherfucker got.
Well said.
Nobody cares. Work harder. Bro.
I
That's
be
why they put them
having
shirts out.
human ass moments, dude, where I'm just like, fuck, bro?
Oh, yeah.
I'm 36, bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?
No.
And then I'm just like, chill, bro.
I know this is a real thing. We had a discussion about this just the other day. I was throwing flowers Grizzly's way, and he's just like,
I'm dismissive of all that always.
I had to damn near cuss him though. Like I literally did, bro. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like
I don't want to hear it, bro. Like,
I'm literally telling him repeatedly how talented he is, and like,
I'm like, nah, bro.
keep going, bro. Like this shit's fire. Like I see it, bro. Like this shit's happening. Like just keep moving, keep working. He's like, no, the world hates me.
I didn't say it like that.
He didn't
I'm
at
not
all.
emo,
but I'm co-signing. These discussions do happen.
I don't give a fuck how good I did today. Tomorrow's got to be better.
I wish my arms moved like y'all when y'all talk.
You can, you just don't do it.
I don't. Like, I just got to get more active with this shit, bro. Because y'all motherfuckers just look cool.
It's because I'm so used to rapping. When I talk, I just act like I'm
Chad will point. He'll fucking point at you. Like, that's his thing. It's been his thing for so long. Like, Chad will just fucking point. And Grizz is over just fucking
freestyling,
chopping and fucking throwing up. Absolutely, bro. No. Those are pretty good, right? That sound like the Kimbe.
I like Cookie Monster. Grover,
swing and a miss, strike one. Shout out Cookie Monster, bro.
Shout out Grover. Grover, very slept on Sesame Street character. Nobody ever talks about Grover.
Grover was great.
Oh, Big Bird, Bert and Ernie and their weird relationship.
Yeah,
and that was Oscar the Grouch is like a
weird relationship.
Oscar the Grouch is like the black sheep of the Sesame Street family. But then you got Grover. And Grover don't ever get no goddamn love. Now, granted, you know,
Elmo, bro. You didn't even say it.
Elmo's the fucking pride and joy of Sesame Street.
Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Elmo's bigger than Big Bird, I think. Like,
facts.
Big Bird, Big Bird used to be the one back in the day. Yeah. And then like when I was young, remember when, what was the movie, Chad? Big Bird.
Oh, where's that bird or who's that?
Follow
that bird, dude.
What?
Look that up. Google that shit.
Shout out Muppets Take Manhattan. Slept on classic.
Slept on.
Yeah,
so slept on.
Muppets go to space.
Everybody went to space. And
Kermit, but no, dude.
Leprechaun went to space.
Muppets in Manhattan hit different because motherfucking Kermit got brainwashed and shit, and he was like, remember that? He was like an executive. What the fuck was that?
Your burrito's done.
Your vape just fucking shocked the shit. I wonder if they heard that.
Boy, hit that out of a microwave oven.
Yeah, dog. What the fuck? That shit's got a transmitter.
My hot dog sandwich is ready soon.
Right? That motherfucker wheezing. That shit was wild.
And
bro.
that Hot Pocket's still cold in the
Kermit,
middle.
he was fucking brainwashed. He was on, you know what I'm talking about?
He joined the Illuminati, Kermit.
He was like all sophisticated. He didn't even remember who Kermit. He didn't remember who Piggy was. Like the shit was insane.
Oh, so he got like Men in Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he got.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
He got flashy.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, dude. It's a thing. I don't know if it's Muppets in Manhattan.
Maybe I should revisit it,
please, because I feel silly right now. But I know it's a fucking thing. I promise you.
Mandela effect.
Shout out.
No, it's a fucking thing. It better be a thing.
Mandela.
Shout out Sinbad.
He was a genie, goddammit.
He was.
It was.
That'll tell you.
It happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
I watched the living fuck out of that movie.
Yeah, don't say you have one because you're
we
getting murdered.
talked about this on Over the Top. Brandon Lee was talking about it.
I watched the shit out of
Brandon
that movie.
Lee was talking about it. I think they found out that Sinbad, when that movie was filmed, they filmed that movie. He was real bad off on drugs.
He was on crack, bro.
Yeah, they tried to cover it up. So we've been on
the
the
run. They tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
So they just got it
They
all.
wiped it.
Yeah.
And then they just
That's
like,
when you could do that.
What are you doing, Shaq? And
93, you could swipe something. You know what I mean? You can't swipe nothing now.
Dude, no, because there's a digital footprint of it somewhere that fucking exists.
It's on somebody's
accessible
cloud
by
in somebody's
somebody,
bathroom.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
period.
I be seeing a lot of this shit now too, where it's like lines in movies and stuff that aren't there, where it's like lines, like LINES, like lines, like a line in a movie.
Of drugs.
No, dumbass. Like they're talking about dumbass. That was aggressive as fuck. My bad, Chris.
Like for example, saddle up, partner. That's a line in a movie.
Exactly, right? Like a line, right? You follow me?
Smoking.
Yeah, right. But they'll be like, they'll be like, so how does it? How everybody knows this movie? How's this line go? And you'll say it, and I'll co-sign it. Chad will triple co-sign. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll play the movie, and they've changed it.
Yeah, it happens.
That's a thing. Like, I wish I had an example, but I've recently seen like reels and shit that would like.
There's one at Star Wars. Was it the Luke, the father line?
Yeah, like that.
Different.
Yeah. But it had, either that or we're all crazy. And then the Bernstein Bears, like all those things.
The cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom is one of the biggest fucking ones that blows my
shit. The Fruit of the Loom is one.
What are you doing?
Sinbad
dude,
shit.
so I was the biggest.
Can we just call this the Mandela effect?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I was the biggest person that was out saying Berenstain Bears was AI or EIN. It's EIN. I had all the books.
Yeah.
Well, then I have a picture of me and my sister, and for Halloween one year, I'm Berenstain Bear for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I have the mask
Dude.
and the shirt and everything. And literally the shirt says AIN, bro. And I'm like, motherfucker, no, it didn't. It was EIN. And apparently it wasn't, bro. The picture
Apparently
that I
it
took.
wasn't. Don't give up, Chad.
Are you
I'm not,
dyslexic?
hashtag never give up.
Yeah, never give up.
Shout out to John Cena.
Absolutely. Even though he's a heel now.
Shout out to R-Truth.
Shout out to R-Truth. You think that's real?
No, that was all.
It had to have been, right? That was stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's talking about
It was
wrestling.
Sorry, I blended podcasts. But
Yeah, I've just been kind of tapped in a little bit. At least some of my algorithms are now with like what's happening with that. So I've seen a little bit, but I know that's not.
I don't watch
That was bogus.
Everyone
yeah,
in my
don't.
house
It's just
watches it,
a men's soap opera is what it is.
Oh, I love some wrestling now.
Yeah, I know you do.
Not so much now. After Travis Scott ruined WrestleMania, I haven't watched it since.
And they say he don't come around no more. He bitched out like he's
'Cause
just.
he's a
Yeah, look,
he
Chad's
ruined-
mad. Don't
he
get Chad angry.
ruined it. He ruined
Don't shoot
WrestleMania.
me, Travis Scott.
Yeah,
He ruined,
I
I'm
didn't.
gonna shoot shit.
Don't do. I didn't say that.
I did. Chad Armes said that.
I watch UFC like constantly enough to where I can like. But maybe that's why maybe that's why WWE's in my algorithm as of lately. Just because I watch so much UFC.
My algorithms are wild.
But it's also
And
it's
you watch
also
Logan Paul.
facts. That's exactly what it is. But another thing is that if something wrestling will pop up, I'll watch the whole thing.
That's why.
Yeah, and that's what's happening. Yeah, you're not a Logan Paul fan?
I can't hate on him.
That's it. But the fact that he's like took his athleticism and applied it to
He's made
the WWE, and he's like the athlete that he is in that sport.
He's so good, but like nobody cares about him in WWE, bad or good. Whenever he wrestles,
Yeah.
he has great matches, but
Facts.
nobody cheers or boos him. And I think it's because he's so popular
Yeah.
outside of WWE.
Yeah.
They just are like,
That's what got him into WWE.
They can't
Yeah,
take him
for sure.
serious,
Yeah.
like that type
And it's-
shit.
They don't boo him like
Yeah.
he's a heel, and they don't boo him like they should. And it's just he's
They
so
love him no
good,
matter
bro.
what.
He's such a good wrestler.
But he's like acrobatic with it. You know
he's
what I'm
like
saying?
Shawn
Like
Michaels.
he's not
kinda. He's really good.
Bro, I haven't watched wrestling since like Rey Mysterio, Cactus Jack days.
You like Rey Mysterio?
You look like a
He was
Cactus
dope.
Jack
You
fan,
like,
dude.
dude? If you
Cactus
take
Jack was the shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He was
dude.
dope, bro.
Cactus
But I
Jack for life.
miss the older wrestling, the Young Rock.
sure,
That's
same.
all we talk
Yeah, that's
about.
all. Yeah.
It's
The
the old
Undertaker,
shit.
like
Yeah.
the storylines were crazy as fuck. Like when Austin 316 first became a thing, like that was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
dude, he made Jake the Snake his bitch, man.
Yeah.
Running around
He
middle
said,
school
you
telling
thumped your Bibles and did nothing.
hell yeah, I got ISS for doing suck it shit
Shout-
all
shout
the fucking
ISS.
time, bro.
Shout out ISS.
Generation X.
Yeah, now there's a big thing going on. It's not ISS, it's ICE.
What does that mean?
Ice.
ICE. There's a lot happening with that apparently.
Yeah,
They're here in the
taking-
city.
They're taking people away.
They're
bro.
taking a lot of people away.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
they're
saw
rioting.
footage.
They
Yeah,
are
it's
fucking
crazy. That's in
They're
L.A.
planning a protesting in Gallatin.
But I saw footage of like raids and shit here in Nashville, like on social
dude.
media.
It's
Bro,
like
it's
downtown.
insane. Yeah,
It's
it's
like
insane.
wild. Yeah.
I don't know,
Insane.
it's pretty wild.
Shout out to everybody.
I mix.
Yeah.
I don't think that shit. I think that shit's weird, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout
Been
out
here
Travis
forever,
Scott.
bro.
I was
Yeah,
joking.
for
I
sure.
don't know. I've worked with a lot of illegals. They're always cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
agreed.
yeah.
These
For sure.
people just want an opportunity.
They just
bro.
wanna-
Like,
they just wanna work,
like
bro.
you don't know what it's like to be from where the fuck they're from, dude.
Right.
Period. Like it's wild as fuck.
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, though.
If you
Trust me.
ever been broke and just wish you could have a motherfucking dollar, you understand a small piece of what they go through.
Yeah, dude, I'm broke and wish I had a
And
couple.
you can
dollars
get
right
out
now.
here and go make $1 here, but you fucking where they're at, you could be broke and need a damn dollar and can't find one nowhere.
Damn,
Like that's crazy.
that's crazy.
Shout
It's
out.
wild, bro.
Shout out to hard work, man.
Shout out to all my life.
On my life.
I like that song.
You said all my life.
All
like
my
4
life.
times.
Sorry.
Casey and JoJo.
On.
Is Casey still smoking crack?
I don't know.
He
Most
was
do
smoking
though.
crack for a while.
Fit for someone.
I hope not.
I remember seeing a video of
Crack
him
is
just
so
falling
popular.
out on stage. He was just
Crack's making a comeback, no?
pass
It's
out. I think I
so-
just broke my neck when I did that.
Boosie said, "Bring back the crack."
Shot Boosie show with him at the end of August.
Dude, that's gonna be in his home state.
There's like a mud thing. Did you see that, Chetty? They're doing like some mud thing with Boosie
That is going to be
at the end of August.
Fire.
Yeah.
bro.
I think it's the last week of August.
And
I got the
watch-
flyer. I put the flyer right
I
here.
get to watch this motherfucker perform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Set it
Yes.
off in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. All that.
Shout out to being the first person ever kicked off of a fucking Instagram platform for life, bro. I didn't know you could do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, Boosie said, fuck it. I'm going to get banned 7 times.
What do you do? He's got banned so many
He
times.
just didn't pull no punches, and they didn't like him.
Shot Boosie.
Shout out Boosie.
He
Shout out
is what
to-
he is. He's always been that way, dude. Like I loved it, dude. I loved it. I miss his lives. I wish they'd give it back to him.
Give it back.
Give it.
Go get the single
give
On
his
My Life
lives
out
back.
now.
On My Life.
I got some shit to say podcast, Chat Arms TV, Tn Grizzly. Y'all know the deal, dig?
Okay, yeah, drop. Shout chat for the drop.
Y'all know the deal,
Nah, for real, man. On My Life, available now from Tn Grizzly, Chat Arms. New album, though. 2 weeks from today, y'all check back in with us, man. We'll have the guys here to sit here and go over the whole album from start to finish, give you a little bit more insight about how it all happened. But go get that single right now. Link in the comments below. Tn Grizzly on the road currently with Joe Tyler and King Ego. I'll put the flyer right here.
A whole tour.
Yeah, whole tour. I'll put the flyer right here. We'll put the flyer up for the first announced date for Chat Arms and Blind Fury. Also, July 19th, Cookeville, Tennessee, 501 Bryce, Chat Arms. It's going down. Amongst some other people, I got the flyer for that. I'll put it right here.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, dude.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be so. It's gonna be. Packed.
It's going to be fucking
sick.
shitty in there.
Shout out Bryce. It's gonna be.
Sick.
Packed
Shout out
in
Bryce.
Cookeville, dog.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, same night. We're in fucking
Owensboro,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
But yeah, it's going down. A lot of shit happening. New single available now. New album 2 weeks out. Shout out Chat Arms. Shout out Tn Grizzly.
Shout out Chat Arms especially.
Definitely.
Thank you for this, bro. This
Yeah,
shit
bro.
was dope.
Yeah, man.
And this is my first album. This is my first
go.
project.
See,
with-
another reason why that had to happen, bro.
like ever.
Out the gym, son.
We'll see y'all back here in 2 weeks, man. So I got shitsay.com. Well, we'll be back next week for sure. But the album episode with these two guys 2 weeks out, man. Y'all know what it is. It's I got shitsay.com. ChatArmsTV.com. Chat it, let it go.
Never microwave Pop-Tarts.
Ever.
Bitch, we got views.